Thank you, everybody. Let's be seated. I'd love to begin today by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today. I would like to also pay my respects to elders past and present. I'd like to acknowledge the Kaurna people of the Adelaide Plains. Hello and welcome to this incredible location for the wedding of Francesca and Jared. My name is Rosie Sugars and I'm so happy to be standing here today as their authorised net marriage celebrant. I'd love to officially welcome you to one of the most exciting days in Francesca and Jared's lives so far. For Jared and Francesca, marriage means that they are committing themselves to each other for their entire future. It means to forever consider the other person in each decision with the intention of creating an enjoyable life side by side. For these two, their wedding day is the start of a new chapter within their lives. And today signifies the two of them coming together as one and as a family. You've done a great job. Francesca and Jared have spent many, many months creating this very day. And so now that this day has arrived, I would love to encourage you all to ensure that you are soaking up today, making sure that you are connecting with Jared and Francesca today, so you can look back on this celebration and have many fond memories that just fill your heart with so much extra love. So before we begin sharing that love and connecting with everybody, I'd love to take a little time now and remind you all of just how incredible Francesca and Jared are together and how they came to be standing right here today. Now, this love story begins a decade ago when Jared and Francesca were both in Sassy kayaking. The first impressions for Francesca and Jared were positive. For Jared, he noticed that Francesca was a great person and he certainly was attracted to her. And for Francesca, she remembers Jared as the guy who was the joker, the comic of the kayak squad. He was witty and was always able to fill in awkward silences to bring someone up when they were low. Over the years, these two formed an incredible friendship and the stars aligned and they became the most beautiful couple side by side. Now, Francesca and Jared have worked together solidly as a great team over the years. They have achieved many big milestone moments, like building their first home in Moana and welcoming their beloved fur baby Ramsey into their lives. They are currently in the midst of building their dream home in Brighton, and they have supported one another to achieve within their work lives, and they are endlessly proud that they are constantly finding joy and purpose within their careers. Francesca and Jared highly value their quality time together, especially given that Jared is a FIFO worker. Time together is never taken for granted. They are big lovers of good food, whether it be cooking something at home together or going out for a good meal. They love to travel. To keep that zest alive, they try to visit a new place each year. Now, over the years, they have mastered the art of soaking up those simple things. And so a weekend where they wake up slow, take Ramsey for a walk on the beach and then go out for brunch is mostly what they need to fill their cups. Now, for Jared, 3 words that describes his wife-to-be are outgoing, caring and thoughtful. She may not ever reline that rubbish bin, and she may even have a habit of leaving dirty dishes on the kitchen bench, but she is a capable organiser of holidays and she has great confidence in getting things done. The thing that Jared loves most about Francesca is her adventurous spirit, her willingness to explore new places and have new experiences. Now, Francesca describes Jared as witty, logical and loyal. Now, his logical nature can sometimes be frustrating. Francesca is spontaneous, and when Jared doesn't automatically think some of her wilder ideas are as excellent as she believes they are, this is when they can clash. However, he is the yin to her yang. And for these two, it just works. Francesca loves that Jared is so comfortable in his own skin. He's surprisingly good at accents. He can quote movies and memes at the drop of a hat. And she just knows that Jared is her person. Now, in the future, Francesca and Jared are really looking forward to building their family. Francesca and Jared have the same values, and they're on the same page with what they are wanting in this next big chapter. Together, they hope to build a beautiful and busy family. Francesca and Jared are excited to be able to give their children the same or better opportunities that they got, and they will happily guide their children through life, giving them the best experiences possible. Now, Francesca and Jared really cannot wait for this next chapter, and we really cannot wait to see what is in store for them. And so, Francesca and Jared, as your authorised marriage celebrant, I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you join in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I'm here to remind you of the solemn and of the binding nature of the relationship into which you're about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Now, on behalf of Francesca and Jared, I'd love to take a little moment here and acknowledge some very special people who are sitting in the front row, and that is their wonderful parents. So for Francesca, we have her parents, Cheryl and Gary. And for Jared, we have his parents, Michelle and Alan. Now, Francesca and Jared really want you to know that they love you, that you mean the absolute world to them. You've taught them true family values, and you've shown them what it takes to be in a solid, loving and supportive family. So thank you for being you, and we hope this has made you feel that little bit extra special today. So Jared, within your marriage to Francesca, will you promise to be the one who is witty, loyal and logical? Will you promise to continue to bring the laughter into your home and still love Francesca unconditionally, even though she may never put the bin liner back in the bin? And finally, will you promise to be the best person you can be for Francesca throughout all the stages of your lives together?
I do.
Now, Francesca, within your marriage to Jared, will you promise to be the one who is caring and thoughtful? Will you promise to adore the ground that Jared walks on, even though he will always choose the logical path as opposed to being spontaneous? And finally, will you promise to be the best person you can be for Jared throughout all the stages that your lives will bring?
I do.
It is now time for Francesca and for Jared to exchange their legal vows and then their personalised vows that they have created for one another. First, you're going to repeat after. Do you want to hold the mic, or are you feeling?
I can hold the mic.
So just nicely close to your mouth, but first we'll talk to me.
Call upon the persons here present. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Jared Matthew Lee, take you, Francesca Hannah Kidd, to be my lawful wedded wife. Francesca Kidd, look at us. Who'd have thought the two of us would go from teammates to best friends to standing here celebrating our wedding in front of our family and friends. I knew you were special when I found myself planning my post-training naps around your work hours at the swim centre, just so it didn't feel as long of a wait to talk to you again. Your spontaneity, although frightening at times, is the perfect complement to my hesitant and indecisive nature. Your sense of adventure inspires me every day to be a better person, go out of my comfort zone, and live life to the fullest by exploring new places and opportunities. I wouldn't want anyone else by my side while trying to navigate
to turn it off anymore.
Oh, no.
So start, I reckon,
From there?
start again, you're doing really well.
Start from where it was.
Well done.
I wouldn't want anyone else by my side while trying to navigate the never-ending storm that is the future. I promise to always encourage you in your dreams, hopes, and aspirations, to hold you close but never hold you back, and always be your number one fan. To be your pillar of support, your shoulder to cry on, and the person you can always count there to be there for you. Most of all, I promise to always love you and treasure you as my wife and my best friend. No matter what the future may hold, in both the highs and the lows, I know that we will always face it head on with a smile on our face, because together, I know there is nothing that we can't achieve.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Francesca Hannah Kidd, take you, Jared Matthew Lee, to be my lawful wedded husband. Oh. Whew. Okay. Jared. People often say on their wedding day, I can't believe we're here right now. But for me, I can feel the complete opposite. Becoming your wife feels more right than anything ever has. This isn't the first time I've committed my life to you, and it won't be the last. Today is just one of the many moments that I promise that I'm yours, completely, wholeheartedly, and without hesitation. I'm so excited to marry you and to keep choosing you every single day for the rest of our lives. Standing here now, I see you, this incredible, handsome man in front of me. But I have also seen every version of you that has brought us here today. I see the boy in the zootie and the red Lion King hat right in the middle of that awkward phase of growing out your hair. I see my carpool karaoke partner, still in your school uniform, driving me around like my personal chauffeur before I had my P's. I see you in your cap and gown, standing tall and proudly as you finally achieved the dream that you have worked so hard for, becoming a paramedic. I see my travel buddy, rolling out of bed at 4 a.m. without a single complaint, just following one of my perfectly planned itineraries. Every version of you has been my favourite. Each one taught me something new about you and about love, and I promise to keep discovering every new version of you for the rest of our lives. I promise to bring a little bit of spontaneity.
Spontaneity.
I've been practicing this word and I never get it. But we're over that hurdle now, so it's fine. I knew it was coming. To your carefully thought out plans and to trust your calm and wisdom when I need grounding. I promise to build a family with you, one where Sunday mornings are for pancakes and Friday nights are for movie marathons. I promise to keep seeing you, every version of you, and to love each one just as fiercely as I love you today. Jared, I have loved you through every stage, every phase, every moment that has brought us here. And I can't wait to keep loving you through all the ones to come. Today is not the beginning of our story, but is the start of something even greater. I am yours completely and entirely for every day, every year, and every lifetime we are lucky enough to share.
A little round of applause, please. Now, in a moment, Francesca and Jared will be exchanging their wedding rings. These rings will be a reminder of those incredible vows that were just taken, and they represent that these two are committed to one another for life. They simply mean love, commitment, adventure, and togetherness. I'd now love to call forward our very trusty ring bearer, Sean, who's checked about 25 times that he has the rings today. So come on down, Sean. Your job is almost done.
Francesca, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and my lifelong commitment to you.
Thank you, Sean. Your job is done.
Jared, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and my lifelong commitment to you.
Now we know that this next part of their lives, Francesca and Jared are so very ready for. Francesca and Jared, we wish you the absolute best and all the happiness and success that you desire. We cannot wait to see what is in the near future for you as husband and wife and as the ultimate dream team for the rest of your lives. And so, family and friends, it's now time for me to remind you all that Francesca and Jared have declared before all of us today that they will live together through marriage. They've symbolised this through the joining of their hands, the taking of their vows, and the exchanging of their rings. And now the moment we have all been waiting for. It now fills me with so much joy to now pronounce you as husband and wife. Jared, you may now kiss your absolutely beautiful bride, Francesca. Congratulations. Now, Francesca and Jared are going to take some time now and sign their paperwork. So this will not take long. Please enjoy the music. Stay where you are. And you may notice some confetti hanging around. So if you can see that, if you can grab a little handful. I think they're coming on down. I love it. That's going to be passed out while we are signing the paperwork. And we'll be back with you for the official completion of the ceremony. They have got two amazing women who are going to be their witnesses today, and that is their beautiful mums. We have Cheryl and Michelle. Please meet us over at the signing table. Thank you. Alrighty, family and friends, guess who is now officially married? Amazing. A huge congratulations to Francesca and Jared. So, family and friends, I'm going to ask that you all be upstanding, please. Now, you should have some confetti there. If we can pour that confetti out of our hands, if you've got a free one. Not out of our hands, out of the cones. And when we're throwing that confetti, please just throw it nice and high into the air so it showers down. Alrighty, family and friends, please get that confetti ready and please now join me in congratulating as I present to you the newlyweds, Francesca and Jared.